Hey Cancer, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your Divine Matrix reading. So the Divine Matrix is your life, and so we're going to look at um, a set of cards from the various perspectives. And I'm doing this because when a card comes out in a reading, if we're not specific, it can mean so many different things. For instance, if you get death in your wellness card, it's talking about kicking habits, right? But if you get death in a career reading, then it could be talking about doors closing but new doors opening, kind of a new beginning. So I mean, which applies when we're doing regular tarot readings or general tarot readings. But I just like to look at the cards from all perspectives to let you know the energies that are surrounding you. So we're going to start out with the Soul's Journey card. Let's get started. Holy Spirit, show me clearly what's going on with Cancer. And we have courage. And I think that, who was it? Aries also got this. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So this is about overcoming fears. And I feel like there is a lot of fear mongering happening. And so I'm not surprised to see this card, but I think that it's going to apply to something specific for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I think that, maybe it's a fear of not measuring up to what your expectations are of yourself, fear of not measuring up to expectations that others have for you, um, fear of not meeting the programming that you're expecting, yourself to achieve, which may not even be in line with what you really want in life. All right, so let's get a Power of Love activation card. And we have cooperation. It says, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So, I feel like this may not have anything to do with that, but cooperation and this activating cooperation within you means that you've been struggling with cooperation. This could be in work, this could be in relationships, it could be both. But what I'm getting here is that you're going to find something like a little gift by really allowing yourself to work as a team with someone, whether it's your love relationship or your work relationships, whatever it is. And I think it's something you may have been fighting, but it's going to be quite beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we have integrity. Yeah, and I think this is a lesson in integrity, because you're establishing not even a relationship. What is the word I was looking for? A reputation, right? And so if you are able to be that light for someone else or within a team, then it's going to be contagious for them. So it says, you demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Yeah, that's coming through strongly as being a light amongst a team and having it like reverberate through that team, that company, the project that you're working on, whatever it is. Okay, so let's get a life purpose oracle card. What do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. And we have career change. Okay, so maybe you're going through a career change or you have already just gone through a career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Well, that is an amazing thing. I think a lot of people, especially, when you go to college, it's like you're expected to figure out your life at 18, right? Or whenever you go to college. And once you actually start going through the classes, you start seeing, certain things pop up to you that interest you. That is the universe's way of telling you, here are the breadcrumbs towards your life purpose, something that you enjoy, that you actually can utilize as your career. At the bottom of the deck, we have nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So that may be something that resonates for some of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the matrix here. This is not red pill, blue pill. This is the divine matrix, which is, how everything is connected in your life, including, wellness, career, money, and romance. So, what's the main energy here? And we have the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, so that is the main thing right there. This is highly intuitive. This is understanding this and protecting the secrets of the universe. I mean, this is amazing. I'm also getting that, very spiritual and very spiritual energy. Could be a spiritual business that you'll be involved in. I feel like you are coming into your spiritual gifts and starting to understand them and be able to focus and utilize them, whatever they may be. It's a general reading. All right, what else do we have? And we have the Magician. Absolutely awesome. So this is the White Witch Tarot, and it's all major arcana. I figured we might as well go big and see what the major energies are around you. So the Magician, that's all creation. And so I picture it, just what popped into my head is this culinary right away. So I feel like some of you may be magical in the kitchen. But we're going to obviously look at these from all the various perspectives. I'm just pulling the cards first. What else do we have? And we have the Tower. So I feel like this could be that career change that's about to happen. This is major things where the divine gets involved, divine intervention, where you may be building some type of foundation, but it's on sand. So the divine tears it down, and it feels terrible for a second until you realize that you needed that so that you would be forced to find a new spot to lay a foundation. So this could definitely be in regard to career, but we will see how this plays out in your divine matrix. What else do we have? The World. So yeah, big card for completions and new beginnings, like we were talking about before. So I feel like this is like showing that you're carrying others, but this has given you this great experience in order to move forward. So we will see how that is affecting all of those aspects. Let me know in the comments if you, after this reading, if you feel like you would be interested in kind of a tarot cheat sheet that gives meanings and key words for each of these aspects, because I that's how I taught myself. So, was the one that I made. So I do have one. Okay, so we have the Moon. All right, this is, you're ruled by the moon. This is a crab here, right? So this is about seeing the higher perspective, also understanding the dark and light perspectives and the contrast of the two. And the light cannot exist without the dark. So that's what I'm getting there. So let's go ahead and look at wellness, and we'll start with the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, this is like, I feel like there's something in your health, and instinctively you know what it is, what's wrong. If there isn't anything wrong, it's just about, that's how you monitor your body. You can feel when something's not right. You know your body. You're very in tune with it, and I feel like that is, really how you monitor your wellness, your mental health, all of it. So you're very in tune, and if something doesn't feel right, that's when you know that you have to get something checked out or what have you. With the Magician here, this is all about coming up with solutions. So I do feel like, and this is in the past position, so I feel like there was some things that you just didn't feel right about, and you've had to maybe go to the doctor a few times. I'm not a doctor, so please don't take anything as medical advice. This is just what I'm seeing in the cards, and it's a general reading. But what I'm getting here is that there's like, there was many times you had to keep saying, no, I know things aren't right. And then there was finally a solution that came up. And I feel like ever since then, you've known that you can trust your intuition and your connection to your body. All right, with the tower, this is in the near future position, and the tower is like sudden changes in your health. So that may resonate for you. There's sudden changes, and we'll see if we can get a little deeper. I'm not going to clarify, but we'll see if these other cards give us any insight. So we also have the world card, and the world card is good health, and this may be a holistic approach, like a natural approach. This could even be like cannabis or CBD, that type of thing, as a solution, being that it's coming out under the magician and it's right next to the high priestess. And so I feel like there has been some type of natural remedies that you've come up with, um, or that you've found to work. So with the moon here, this is the only one that kind of throws me off. The tower, I feel like sudden changes. I think it's sudden improvements. And so that's how you know what worked. With the moon here, this is a little bit about needing to get a mental or emotional like checkup. And so I think that we all need to remember that our mental health is not as lucrative. Maybe it is lucrative. What is the word? It's not addressed by your regular doctor unless you bring it up. They may ask you how you're doing. They may ask you to answer on a scale of 1 to 10 how you're feeling to get a sense if you're over the top, but there's not a whole lot that happens unless you pursue that. And if you're feeling like something is not right, I feel like this is the time to really get that checked out. Keep up with your mental health just as well as you would your physical health. It's just as important, if not more, because that's, our control center, right? Okay, so then looking at career, when we start out with the high priestess, and I'm putting these up so that you can look at them because they're very like abstract, and they do tend to trigger um, intuitive messages, okay, of your own to make it more personal for you if you do get a message, if you see something that triggers some kind of message. So the high priestess, again, we're talking about your instinct, your intuition. So I feel like there's instinctual things that it's not about a skill that's been learned. It's not about some type of, it could be associated with talent, but there's just things that you've been able to solve just by instinct alone. And I think that that is something that you're going to continue to rely on moving forward. With the magician here, this is like, I feel like you are at somewhat of a new job because we had this career change. So I kind of feel like that already happened, or it might be in the middle of happening. Um, and I feel like, it's really show off time. I feel like this is a time where you're working on the stage. So the stage is set, if you will, for you to really show off your skills, show off um, your talents, and operate in that instinctual way that, is what you are known for. So we have the tower here. So for a career, the tower is all about restructuring. So I think that that could be what this career change is. It's almost like if you're in a position and then they realize you have this other talent, or that you would be an asset in more of a different way over here, then they kind of restructure, almost creating a position just for you. That's what I'm getting there. And it might be kind of sudden. It might be something to quickly fill the need of the company you're working for. Or if you're in your own business, then I feel like there's sudden change, and it could be an upswing in your business. With the world card in your career, this is like really doing work that you absolutely love. And there is nothing more rewarding than being able to really enjoy the work you do. Why? Because obviously it doesn't feel like work then. Okay, so then we have the moon. The moon, well, this is going back to, really like sticking to what you do know, sticking to your top skills, and being very open about the fact that there are certain things that you're just not going to excel at. And that's being real with yourself. And it's not even being negative. It's about really playing up the thing, not even playing up the things, but being more focused on the things that you know you can really bring to a company and make yourself an asset in that way. Okay, sorry, I was about to knock over my uh, incense here. Okay, so back to the High Priestess for money. So, what are we talking about with the High Priestess for money? So, I feel like right now you're going through a reevaluation period, evaluating. It could be tax, it's tax season. So, I feel like that is something that is playing into kind of your planning for the next year. So, this could be, if you ended up owing money or your return was small or something like that, about kind of moving some things around to prepare for next year. I'm getting that a lot. So with the magician, this is really being able to flourish. So I think that that's part of this evaluation is where can I put this extra money I have? How can I make it more? How can I make it multiply? How can I make it, work for me rather than just sit in a bank account? Okay. With the tower is saying to you, don't take any action. You can go through all the planning, oh, excuse me, but I think that there are some things with the economy right now and so forth that it might be just better to kind of wait to make any major decisions about money. With the world here, I mean, you are sitting pretty, so it's kind of like let's just ride this out until things start to have an uptick uh, in your any investments you have or any other. I wouldn't make any huge big purchases right now. I would just let things ride for a little bit. All right, so we have the moon here. And the moon, when it comes to money, this is talking about helping out others, okay? And it's kind of like saying no more handouts, no more, not that you can't be a generous person, but this is about you writing this out. And I feel like when you do help people, you don't account for that in your budget. And so you may be wondering why is my money off? Why do I feel like I'm short before payday, those type of things. You're not accounting for how you help out others or it might be like, going out to dinner with friends and stuff. It may be have become a pattern to consistently pay for somebody. And you haven't thought twice about it because you're thinking, well, they pay for me. Sometimes I pay for them. But I think that it's costing you more than you realize. So it's kind of like stop doing that so that you can really truly see what you're spending on your entertainment, your food budget, your bills, so forth. Okay. Okay, so now let's get to the good stuff with romance, right? So the High Priestess, I mean, this right off the bat, not the best card for love. I'm going to be honest with you. We'll see if these other cards, putting it together, can kind of bring out the best possible, but there's definitely some secrets, and I'm getting that it's you, and it may have to do with your own um, things that you may need to heal in regard to intimacy and sexuality. So I feel like there's a little bit of secretive things, and I feel like that is almost like a burr in a relationship, and or there could be like that snowball effect if you are not um, transparent with your partner about some of these things that you don't care to do sexually or things that you find difficult as far as intimacy, okay? So I feel like you need to have that conversation or do that internal kind of check with yourself to what's really going on here. Maybe kind of work through some things that are from your past to help you understand why you're having this energy of needing to not, like keep it close to or enclosed. What am I saying? Like keeping the door closed, okay? So with the magician here, this is a little bit better. This is more about equal love. Like it's reciprocated. It means that you're both invested equally into it. It's not one side heavier than the other, one side more interested than the other, or something of that nature, which is really nice. Oh, now we go to the tower now. Okay, and so with the tower, this is like don't resist some of the things that have fell down within your relationship, but look at it as a chance to rebuild with your partner. That's what I'm getting there. With the World card, I mean, this is really talking about your own self-love and keeping your light shining. So when you do that, when you love yourself, that's what's going to bring forth, much more higher vibration responses from others. And then we have the moon. So the moon is also like kind of secretive. It could be a third party energy. It could be cheating, but I'm also getting that, it could be, I keep getting like stepmother and mother in law energy that maybe I watch too many Disney movies, but it's just not vibing and it's coming in between a relationship. So that could be that as well. So these are all energies that are around you, and the examples that I use may not resonate, but the energies are there, and so that may help you navigate your own life in some way. All right, so let's go ahead and get some crystal wisdom guidance. What guidance do we have for Cancer? Oh, this one wanted to come out. We have this one here. That's too close. And this is Scolasite, and please forgive me if I tear up the pronunciations. And this is peace. I am an instrument of peace. What else do we have? What other guidance do we have? And we have this one here. I think somebody else got this too. This is Serpentine Transformation. My life is transforming at the perfect time in the most powerful way. And they're saying to put this on the tower. Beautiful. What else do we have? Okay, that one. We have this here. And it is Ametrine Intuition. I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. And we're going to put that right there on that High Priestess. And let's get one more. Okay. Put that there. And this is Herkimer Dreams. I am constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. And the moon can talk about dreams. So this could be definitely dreams. I would pay attention if you can. Keep a journal next to your bed and write down your dreams. What I've been doing, because if I have to turn on a light and get a note and a notebook and pen and start writing, it's too late. So what I've been doing is going to my phone and like voice recording whatever comes out. And I can't say that I've been able to decipher it a lot, but if I get in the habit of that and set the intention when I go to sleep that I want to remember my dreams, then I mean, slowly but surely, I believe that I'll be able to, get some interpretations of what messages are coming through for me in my dreams. So that's just a little piece of advice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. Like, share, and subscribe, please. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.